Bad day for the Democrats. They are in complete panic mode, complete disarray. Make sure you like the video right here. Follow for more updates. Check this out.
Democrats don't have a leader. Who is it? Is it AOC? Is it Bernie Sanders? Is it Jasmine Crockett? Who is it? The Democratic Party just looks very, very bad right now because they look leaderless. They don't have a definitive voice that anybody can depend on.
James, your thoughts as you look at this new Wall Street Journal polling and you hear just that one example from Stephen A. Smith?
Well, there's no doubt. Look, I've been very critical of the party. I've called it a bunch of bad names, even in the New York Times. But Virginia cometh. Okay, and that's going and that will. The Democrats don't like the party because we're losing. And I love Stephen A. He knows a lot of how to evaluate athletic talent. And Karl would agree with this. There's a ton of Democratic political talent waiting in the wings for 2028. I am not remotely worried about that. Not remotely. And I think Virginia's going to. It's going to be big. Spanberger is going to win by 10 or more. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
So let me ask Karl, you think that Virginia turns the tide? And we're putting up right now some of the future Democratic leaders, many of whom James has talked about in the past. So do they have a future when you look at this wall of faces who are currently serving, Karl?
Yeah. Well, look, there are going to be several geological ages that are going to come and go before the 2028 presidential contest gins up. But if you look at these polls, the Democrats are in bad shape because among all voters don't like what the Democrats are selling today. And then among Democrats, there are a lot of Democrats who are angry that they lost in 2024. They're saying, what kind of people are we that we lost to these knuckleheads? And then you also have a lot of Democrats who are upset today with their party by being ineffective in countering Donald Trump. So, you know, that makes for a bad situation for the incumbent party, but for the out of power party. But let's not kid ourselves. We also need to consider the issue of motivation. Democrats, if you look inside these polls, are more motivated about voting in 2026 than are Republicans or Republican-leaning independents. And 2/3 of independents think that the idea of a trifecta GOP control, White House, Senate, and House, is bad for the country. So if you look at history, the Republicans cannot take the 2026 midterms for granted. The out-of-party power gained in the 22 midterms, the 2018 midterms, the 2014 midterms, the 2010, the 2006. You have to go back to 2002 to find one of the two midterm elections since the end of World War II, in which the White House party gained seats in the Congress in that election. I happen to have been in the White House. That was a difficult thing to do. The Republicans could not take the dire circumstances of the Democrats for granted.
No doubt.